I could be on the verge of needing high blood pressure medication, ranting and raving about how they ruined the legacy of George Lucas. Or I could be a genius and my mind could have just been clouded by my hatred for Disney Star Wars. Hi y'all, Snarky J Cosplay here. We're now living about 2 weeks PA, or post-Acolyte as I like to call it, and I feel the shift. The internet is now talking more about Marvel than anything else, and it's been relatively quiet on Star Wars. There's no Leslie Headland talking shit.
I think it's canon that R2-D2 is a lesbian.
There's no weird diss tracks aimed at Star Wars fans. There's no overly aggressive discourse on Twitter, and I haven't had anybody comment on one of my videos calling me a fat stupid whore in kind of a minute. I know I just invited like 12 of you to do it, please just leave me alone. But it's all quiet on the Star Wars front. And it's led me to think about a lot of things. And while I was reviewing The Acolyte, or destroying it more like, people kept saying or spouting the sentiment that having Star Wars was better than no Star Wars. Look at all the times where we hadn't had any Star Wars content, and if we kept bitching about it, if we kept complaining and roasting the series and complaining about it, then essentially they were just gonna stop making Star Wars. And I didn't feel bad about anything I said about The Acolyte, but part of me felt like, wow, what a bummer it would be if I never saw a new Star Wars product again, if they never came out with another movie or TV show, right? Like, what would I do then? And in the past 2 weeks since The Acolyte ended, I have not thought about Star Wars once, and I feel better for it. Honestly, having no Star Wars is better than having shit Star Wars. That is a guarantee. You know what? I'd rather starve than go through really violent food poisoning. Because I've been there, and there's nothing more embarrassing than having cold sweats while a hot doctor presses on your important parts and you can't even flex because you feel like shit, and he's gotta ask you how many times you went to the bathroom today. I know that that was too specific, I know, but it's happened and I've never gotten over it. I've never recovered. That's kind of how I feel about Star Wars right now. I could be sitting here on the verge of needing high blood pressure medication, ranting and raving about how they ruined the legacy of George Lucas, or there could be none, and I could think about other things. I might even write a fucking novel. I could be a genius, and my mind could have just been clouded by my hatred for Disney Star Wars. No, I don't even believe that one myself. My point is that your time is so much better spent when there is not a giant corporation actively sodomizing a fandom you once loved. I haven't thought about Star Wars since The Acolyte ended, and in fact, I'm a little less pissed off at my Star Wars posters in here. They may live to die another day. It's just better when they're not actively seeking to fuck all your favorite characters to hell and destroy a franchise. You can think about other things because you don't have to worry about them destroying your shit. It's just quiet. You can reminisce on the good stuff and remember what it's like to be a functioning member of society, which I haven't been since the Book of Boba Fett. I mean, honestly, thinking seriously about it, the Book of Boba Fett being so bad is what made me start this channel. So if there's no Disney Star Wars, do you think I'd finally get off my ass and go get a real job? No, I wouldn't. I'm not going to. As much as everybody on Saltier Than Crate on Reddit would love it if I got my head out of my ass and got a real job, it's not gonna happen, buddy. It's firmly planted up there, and I like it there. It's been really nice to not have to rant about a fandom because I don't enjoy trashing Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I hate coming on here and having to admit that anything with a Star Wars label on it sucks. So reviewing The Acolyte, for as amazing as it was for the channels of so many Star Wars creators, or grifters, as they like to call us on the internet, it really was a bummer to have to come on here and destroy it every week. So it's nice. It's nice to have peace and quiet and not have any Star Wars projects to talk about, because obviously all they're gonna do is keep releasing shit. So if there's none, it is much better. I could go another 20 years and never hear about a new Star Wars again, and I would be thrilled. That might just be a me thing. That's all from me. I've been Snarky J. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. For more Snarky J, feel free to check me out on Instagram, and if you'd like to support me, this channel, and my content creation, do check out and consider subscribing to my Patreon for exclusive photo shoot sets and content. I will add links to all of those in the description below, and let me know your thoughts on no Star Wars being better than Star Wars in the comments below.